Sod all that, sod all that. I've had enough of the music. Hello there, hello Spurs fans. Welcome to Paul the Hotspur Hippie, the only psychedelic soccer show on the internet. Yeah, I said it right, and as usual, got to adjust my camera because I didn't bother doing it beforehand. How are we all this evening? Sydney, it got all warm today. It's a beautiful day for having a walk. Beautiful day. Got my fix of nature, which is always nice, you know, always nice. Now, I'll just go through my extensive Twitter research here, which is probably going to be exactly the same as this morning. But I did see something extra pop up, which I was very happy to see. So, just got to find my Twitter app. It's so hard, isn't it? Oh, there's a new tweet notification from Tottenham Hotspur. What's going on here? Oh, I don't know what that is. What's that? Come on. What's this? What's that? How does that inspire me? How's that? Oh, come on, you Spurs. What's that? He's rolling on one of those sausages in the gym. I'm not having it. I want us back playing footballs. I did a video earlier today because I was very happy to see that we're training with footballs and kicking it around. And dare I say it, looking a little bit sharp. And even the media's picking up on it, saying, oh, we're training full matches with footballs. I think that's our secret weapon this season. I think all the other, peps and all that, they've gone over the football, optimal curve thing. And we're going to just come in and we're going to cut through the middle by playing football. So I think we're going to kick everyone's arse this year. Fuck it, And I know I had comments. You need to be more realistic. Well, I'll tell you one thing. There's nothing realistic about football. That's the whole bloody point in football, to be unrealistic. I mean, if you were realistic about it, it's just blokes kicking a ball about. Who give a fuck about that? But when you can fantasize, when you can get a little bit unrealistic, then football becomes a magical thing. It becomes a wonderful shared experience with people that you don't even know. You don't even know, yet you're all singing the same thing. You're all feeling happy. You're all feeling the agony and the ecstasy at the same time. There's nothing realistic about that. So I say, if you're going to have a little bit of fantasy, you might as well go the whole schmozzle and just go completely nuts about it. And we're going to win everything. I'm not going to be a naysayer. I do this every year. I just had my youngest daughter around. I was showing her classic Paul Gascoigne and the highlights of the 1981 FA Cup final, and she was very impressed with it. So that's pretty good. And she's going to inspire me to, because I've been getting fit. While I've been doing a walking about, I've been doing a bit of running. I've been getting fitter than I have been, and I might start kicking the ball around again, just in practice with my kids. Really, nothing more than that. But that's the thing. That's my philosophy. That's why. Look, you're not going to get any sense here. Look, this is hippie. This is all fantasy, la la la. You're not going to get any serious realism here. And also, you're not going to get me. I'm not going to bollock you into clicking like and subscribe, because I've got this theory about how this YouTube shit works. Right? Say if I sit here and go, fucking click like and subscribe, you bastards. And then one of you or some of you go, oh shit, yeah, all right, I'll do that then. Then the YouTube algorithm, all it's going to do is suggest my video to other people that need to be bollocked into clicking like and subscribe. So I don't want to do that. I'd rather just not go on about it. And then you cool kids out there, if you want to click like and subscribe, you can do what the fuck you want. I don't care. But some of you will, and then more cool kids have come, not the ones I've got to bloody bollock all the time. So it's all, I don't know. I think the YouTube thing is a bit smarter than people realise, And I'd rather have a bunch of happy, just relaxed people that just see the silly side in football, and that's it. The only thing I will suggest is, look, as usual, I've got no money and I really am struggling to pay bills. There is a GoFundMe in the description. But it's up to you, We're all doing it tough. But anyway, let's get back to this bloody. I got off on a tangent there, which is sometimes handy because it gives a chance for a few more people to turn up. I don't know how many people's watching. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I like flying blind. I like a bit of mystery in my life, you know. Now, where was it? Where was it? I'm so shit at this. Yes, here we go. Because this was something that raised my eyebrows a couple of weeks ago, because I heard that we were discussing this and I was thinking, oh, don't screw this one up, Tottenham. And we haven't. We haven't. We have signed a new deal with Mikey Moore. Oh, there he is. There he is. Let's see if he appears out of the gloom. There he is. Come on, Mikey. There he is. Look at it. He can maintain a corporeal. I've forgotten the word. A material existence right in the middle of my screen. Look at his happy smiling face there. Just signed the thing. I think he's 15 at the moment. 15, turning 16 in August. And this is a player for the future. I'm telling you. Look at him. Look at his face. Look at his face, because your kids will have posters of this guy up on their walls, because this guy is bloody magic. I'm telling you. He's bloody magic. Well done, Mikey. Keep staying at Tottenham, man. Hopefully we don't fuck you about and you have a really good career with us, because I like the cut of your jib, Mr. Moore. Fantastic player. Now, last word. Look, I'm going to tap dance here and just wait for, and then I'll go into the chat and do my usual thing. Now, I have noticed, I think my PC has got more of a chance of shitting itself in the evening than the morning. So if it all goes tits up, then, it goes tits up, doesn't it, anyway? So last word on Spurs. I'm saying we're Tottenham Hotspur are set to decide whether to push through a move for Wolfsburg's Mickey van der Ven or Bayer Leverkusen's Edmund Tapsoba. We're still deciding, and like I said this morning, I was a bit disappointed to see that Eric Dyer has no intention of leaving and is excited for the coming season. Well, let's see if you maintain your excitement, Mr. Dyer. You know, we're all here at your bleeding leisure, mate. Let's hope that we don't let you down, Eric. You know, I hope the club and I hope the fans don't let you down, Eric Dyer. This is via Alistair Gold, who had a little bit of go this morning. You know, because he goes on a bit, doesn't he? He goes on a bit, and I just want to know about Tottenham. You know, but that's because I'm impatient. It's not Alistair's fault. He runs his own little channel. He's got every right to say what he wants. It's just that, you know, when he goes, oh yeah, I opened the fridge this morning and I had half a bottle of skim milk, and then I had half a bottle of semi-skim milk, and I was making myself a cup of coffee, and you know, I didn't know what sort of mood I felt. It's like, tell me about Spurs, Alistair. Tell me about Spurs. I don't care about your fridge seat. It's not Alistair's fault. It's my fault. It's me being impatient. That's all. That's all. Look at this. Look at this. I like this. Look at this. And should materialise out of the gloom into White Hart Lane. Hey, there he is. Look at him. I'll keep him on the lower half of the screen. Here we go. Hey, don't mind me. Don't mind me, lads. Don't mind me, mate. I'm not. I don't know anything about football. I'm Australian. I'm just innocently deciding your career futures at Tottenham. Will you cut it or won't you? Because we never stop. We never stop. Fucking yes, mate. I saw this news this morning. Ange Postecoglou has made a strong and very clear impression on players and staff alike at Tottenham Hotspur in this opening days of this pre-season. Again, Alistair Cold. At least he cuts the chase in tweets that are tweeted by something else. I like Alistair. I'm only just having a bit of harmless tomfoolery. And Ange makes this impression wherever he goes, you know, because he and I was going to make a comparison, but the only person I have actually heard this say about someone else, but I'll get on to that. No, maybe I won't get onto that. But because Ange treats everybody the same. It doesn't matter if you're the star player, the ball boy, a person making sandwiches, someone picking up chewing gum from under the seats or whatever. He treats everyone the same. Everyone the same. And, you know, there could do with being a little bit more of that in the world. And I'm pretty sure if you look at our past, I'd be surprised if Messrs Nicholson and Birkinshaw weren't a little bit like that. And you could probably chuck in a bit of Joel and Redknapp too. That's the sort of person I like, egalitarian, making it just clear what everyone's job is. You know, we're in the business of winning football games. We want to be successful. You do this, you do this, you do this, you do this. We're all good. We're all good. That's what we want at Tottenham. That's what we want. Let me have a look here. How many people are watching? What have we got here? And then I'll have a look at some comments. And if it's a bit quiet, I might have a quick one tonight. You know, I might have a quick one because there's not a lot happening. Not a lot happening. Let's see. Let's bring up the chat box. Here we go. There's the chat box. Alrighty. Oh, we've got a few. We've got a few to fill in 10 minutes anyway. That'll do. All right, Chris Agombar. G'day, mate. I might just adjust the camera and get comfy. Hopefully, be doing this. My PC won't shit itself. There we go. There we go. Hello, all. Hello. Hurrah. G'day, Chris. How you going, man? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Stephen Cartwright. Good morning, Paul. And those in the chat. Still no centre backs? Anyone else worried? Yeah. I'm still not worried, man. I'm not worried. And like, yes. Hang on, I'll just get this right. Professional streamer. Like last year, I was really like impatient. This year, I don't know. I'm just more chill. I just maybe it's because that even though I was on the Conte bus of unacceptability, I'm just more chill this year because Ange's in charge. I just I trust him, man. I trust him. We never, you know, you don't. What is it? You can't always get what you need, but you. Oh, I can't even. What's it? This is day three. Day 3 of nicotine withdrawal. And I tell you what, it's a lot better than yesterday. Oh, it was an absolute basket case yesterday. Bloody hell. Today I'm just like, I mean, this is kind of like me feeling a bit more normal now. But oh yes, it's so hard. It's so hard. Bloody nicotine. Fuck nicotine, man. I mean, it's good. It feels good. But I'm fed up with it. Day 3, I'm kind of getting used to it now. There's not having nicotine lark. Sorry. I've forgotten completely what I was saying. So this is just my normal self now. Like, audio artisan. Morning, bruv, as usual. Morning, bruv. Shamu says, yeah, I want to see 2 centre backs, not one of them being Longley. Yeah, I know. But so you can't always get what you want. But if you try sometimes, you might just find you get what you need. Yeah. Duke Wellsby, hello there. Morning, evening, yes, thank you. Yeah, not enough footballers look as if they actually enjoy playing nowadays. Yeah, I'm finding it weird. Like, it really hits home when I'm watching old clips. And yeah, okay, there's nostalgia in it, and there's the glory days because I was a kid and all that. But I'd like to see more fun in the game today. That's you know, that's why I watch football, to have fun, be a bit silly. You know, there's a silly side to football. The whole enterprise is bonkers if you think about it. That we've assigned such responsibility from such. I give it, and I know I'm not the only one. It affects our lives, our moods, how we get through life, how we get through the day. Just an unrelated event of people kicking a football around, but that makes us feel happy and sad. The whole thing is ridiculous. So, you know, I like to see. It's the absurdity. It's the absurdity of football that tickles me, and that's what I used to like about programs like Saint and Greavesy, because you know there were 2 guys that reached the tops of their field, but they could still see how just bonkers and silly the whole thing is, and I want to see a bit more of that. Shamu Van Spurs, not worried, just scared we will get one and sign Longley. Well, you know, I don't know what will be, man. You know, I don't know. Audio Artisan, do you think Ange will ban on? I don't know. I don't know if Ange is. Look, if he thinks it's going to help him win, yes. If he thinks it's just playing with players' minds a little bit and causes a little bit of, oh, fucking hell, Gaff won't even let me have tomato sauce, then no. But I just think a lot of it gets taken too far, you know. A lot of it gets taken too far. And yeah, okay, yeah, all the players' bodies are temples and they become super fit with all the sports science and nutrition and da 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 da. So their bodies are absolutely amazing and they're fit as all that. But doesn't it take something a bit away? Doesn't that take something a bit away from your head? Your head? Maybe if you've not had a little bit of pleasure in your bloody life or a little reward, oh, I scored a hat-trick today, I'll have a sneaky packet of Monster Munch and a pint of Guinness. You know what I mean? Just, I don't know. They all become robots. It's like that movie, The End of the World. You know, they've all been, half of them have been replaced by blanks. That's what it's like. So, you know, have some ketchup or tomato sauce, boys. Love it. Chris Agombar, you can speed up LSD using the setting button ×2 playback speed. You know, I never thought of that. It's like, it's like if you don't grab me, mate, I'll skip forward a bit, but then see, yeah, no, it's a much better way of doing it because then you skip past and then you might skip past the bit where, like, you know, Harry Kane signed a 5-year deal, and then you've gone to Alistair saying, oh, the other day I was measuring a piece of wood and I let the measuring tape go too quick and oh dear, didn't I half get a cut on my finger, you know? And it's like, tell me about Spurs, Alistair. Tell me about Spurs. Yusarian, g'day, brother. How you going? Oh, he's talking audio, but I'll just eavesdrop a bit, you know, spy. And his training sessions are typically more intense than games. Yes. If that remains the case, surely players will be burning enough calories to eat it. Yes. That's what I mean. They take it too far, don't they? Take it too far. Look, I get it, maybe not drinking Coca-Cola and shit like that, maybe, I don't know, before a match day, but, you know, no. Tomato sauce is unacceptable. Fuck off, mate. King Don. Yokohama Marinos is 12th in the average player payments. So winning in the J-League would be comparable to taking over a relegation-threatened Crystal Palace and winning the EPL next year. That's not a bad statement, actually, King Don. Yeah, so, and they hadn't won for a Premiership for about 15 years. Now, if memory serves me right, the previous manager that had such a sparkling result as that would have been Osvaldo Ardiles over there and Steve Perryman. They didn't take on one of the glamour clubs owned by Mitsubishi or Sony or whatever. They took on they managed the community-owned team and won titles and stuff. So yeah, it's an interesting point there, King Don. Interesting point. Richie B. Hang on, just got a message. Hang on. Richie B says, hey Paul and all, I really like Ali Gold, gives all the info and is pretty reliable. Also, I think Big Ange will push Dyer back to defensive midfielder where he's best. Everyone deserves another chance with Ange. I think that's true. It's up to Ange, isn't it? I mean, look, I know a load of us are whinging about bloody Eric Dyer. But say if we're all wrong. Say if there is a player that can be brought back to life there. Is Ange going to say, no, I'm going to risk... hang on, what's this? No, okay. Just my friend is a bit confused. He'll get there eventually. He's trying to find my stream, but he can't find it at the moment. Yeah, everyone gets a chance. And look, you know, even Eric Dyer, if he played well and kept playing well, we'd forgive him, wouldn't we? We'd forgive him. If he was part of success at Spurs, we're not going to say, we're not going to moan about him anymore. I just have my doubts about him. No, I have my bloody doubts about Eric Dyer. But he's only got 1 year left on his contract, so that's not so bad. Even him I'm more optimistic about. But if you try sometimes, you just might find you get what you need. That's right, man. Richie B, keep up the good word, not smoking. It's bloody hard. How long have you been not smoking for? Oh, fucking hell, man. So, I started smoking when I was 16. But in recent years, I'd say for the past maybe almost 7 to 10 years, I've been vaping. Problem is they changed the bloody rules here in Australia. So I couldn't import nicotine. I had to go to a doctor, which I could never be asked doing. So then I started fucking smoking again. And then it turns out you can buy vapes in shops that have got nicotine. Anyway, so I just got fed up with it. I do enjoy it, but I don't enjoy, the comparison I make it is nicotine is very comparable to coffee in a lot of aspects. Like you have a cup of coffee and it's a nice thing to have, do. But I find if I only have 1 or 2 coffees a day, then I can take it or leave it. I can not drink coffee for a month, If I drink more than that, then you start having problems with coffee. And I defy anyone out there, if you're drinking 3 cups of coffee a day, you have a go at stopping drinking coffee and you might find yourself feeling like shit. So if you're in that situation, go easy on the people who are smoking and vaping out there. Problem with nicotine is that it's just more addictive. You have one suck and you have another suck and then you're sucking it all fucking day. That's the problem with it. So I don't like that. I don't like being beholden to it. So anyway, we'll see how we go. No promises. I'm just going to give it a go. And hey, any days that I'm not doing it can't be a bad thing, eh? But we'll see how we go. Shamu and Spurs saw Nickelback open for the Rolling Stones in 2006. Well, I saw bloody Living End open for the Stones in fucking, I don't know, 2002, something like that. So we've both seen them. And it was still amazing how good they were. Saw Paul McCartney a few years ago and he's bloody fantastic. Here we go. Back to football. Lyons Foster's been training with the first team. Probably just making up the numbers, but I think he's worthy of some opportunities. Well, Audio Artisan, that was what the report was that I saw in the paper, that he's playing 11, sorry, peace man, he's playing 11 v 11s and he's making up the numbers with the academy players. Now, I mean, this was being reported as genius, and I'm thinking, well, isn't that what normally happens at football clubs? But I mean, it's nice to see that Ange is doing it. And that's what I did a video earlier today. I was having a good old walk through the reserve, and it just strikes me that by doing basic things like that, I think we might have an advantage over a hell of a lot of teams this year, and we might surprise some people. And you're right, Audio Artisan, if they're all training and playing games together, it's going to be easier to make that transition, isn't it, from the academy to the first team in the event of, we want to do a bit of rotation, or someone gets injured, or maybe we just need a little fresh pair of legs at the end of the game, something like that. A player's going to be ready to do it. I think it's fantastic, man. I'm excited. Kim62, what's up, Paul? Good to hear from you. Your views are so refreshing. It's positive all the way. I'm not always positive. If we lose a few games, I go, oh, but at the moment, well, I just I just don't think there's any point. Well, no, for me, if all Tottenham Hotspur did was make me miserable all the time, I wouldn't be doing it. And so there's enough there to make me happy. And if I'm happy, well then I'm happy, aren't I? So I don't want to give people false hope and shit. If you're the sort of person that doesn't like false hope, before being heartbroken, then this is not the place for you. But if you like a bit of false hope and you don't give a fuck, you might as well have a bit of fun before you get devastated, then this is the place for you. But if you want to be miserable throughout the whole of the Tottenham experience, because that's kind of what it is, with no hope anywhere, I don't know. There's plenty of places around, man. But thank you. But I think, I think we got a chance. I think we got a chance this year. Thank you. Klaus Wunsch. What made you a Spurs fan? Well, when I was a little kid, I had a football with loads. I need an FAQ, but I had a football with all the team names on it. I threw it up in the air. First team I pointed at was West Ham United. My little brain thought, don't like the sound of that. Threw it up again, and then there was Tottenham Hotspur, and it's like, oh, that was amazing. And then shortly after that, Arsenal lost the FA Cup to Ipswich in '78, which made me very happy. And then there was the '78 World Cup in Argentina, which I loved watching as a 6-year-old. And then a couple of weeks after Argentina win the World Cup, we signed one of the World Cup winners. And then anyway, there we go. Yeah, man, rules suck. No rules here. What's the point of rules, you know? Just don't be a dick. That's what you got to do. Be cool, don't be a dick. Rest takes care of itself, doesn't it? Adrian Parker. Hi, Paul. Dyer as a squad player isn't bad. Starting 11, not quick enough. Good squad utility player. Smoking and having a beer now. Well, you know, that's it, man. You do what you want to do. That's what life's about, man. I'm not into preaching to anyone. I mean, fuck me, you go to Bondi Beach, man. You go to Bondi Beach or any beach in Sydney, and you see the signs there of what, you know, this world has become, of what you're not allowed to do. And I'm not joking you, I'm not shitting you. At Bondi, you're not allowed, I mean, okay, maybe most people will assume you can't drink and smoke on a beach. I don't, it's outside, for fuck's sake. So you can't drink and smoke, and then it's got weird shit like, you can't play with no ball games, and you can't fly a kite, and you can't throw a frisbee. It's a beach with a... I think we started. So you do what you want, man. Do what you want. I do all that shit on the beach anyway, because there's a friend of mine has got a good line for this sort of thing that I've stolen, and it's if some busybody gets in your face about something, you know, like you, Adrian, you know, why are you smoking here, or why, you know, don't you realise smoking is bad for you? You just say to them, are you a person in authority? And they'll say no, and then you just ignore them. Don't even have a discussion with them. I've done that myself. At the beach. King Don, Dyer sent to Dummer. Celtic and McGregor, calm on the ball, good distribution, take the odd angry shot from range. Can Dyer do it? I like the way you've both phrased your Dyer things. I'll do them again. So Adrian's like, Dyer as a squad player ain't bad. Starting 11, not quick enough. Good squad utility player. And then you've got King Don comes in and goes, calm on the ball, good distribution, take the odd angry shot from range. Can Dyer do that? No, not really. No, I don't think so. I didn't see Nickelback, I saw the Rolling Stones. I wouldn't see bloody Nickelback, I saw the Rolling Stones. Adrian Parker, Ange will get the players involved. Well, he's already started that, hasn't he? He's already started that. And if you're talking about getting game times, I'm sure. Because otherwise he wouldn't be getting them to practice with the big boys. No doubt about he's getting them involved, you know. So, which is good, because those poor kids must have been so pissed off for the last 4 years. You know, you start the club at 11, and now you're like 16. Well, maybe not so. Well, the ones we've let go, like Mundell and all that, because they had no career path. I don't like that term, career path. If someone can suggest something, the journey from an academy to a first 11 player, you know, put it in the chat. I don't like career path. It sounds corporate and arse. Progression? No, that sounds corporate and arse. I'm just trying to think. You know, I don't know. Shamu says, wonder if Ange can get the phone out and ring Ward Prowse. That would be a good addition to the top of Manchester. But I don't know him, mate. Maybe. Earhad. Earhad Sofich is saying, how many votes do you have? I take it you mean subscriptions there, big fella. Let's have a look here. I have. Fuck me, it's gone up a lot today. I've got 758. Wow, that's all right. Oh, bloody hell. That's already 3/4 of the way to be monetised when I can start squeezing advertising money out of YouTube, and maybe I'll get an email from that Shave Your Balls company. Shave your balls. Everyone's shaving your balls. No, not here. Not on my watch. ZZ top and ZZ bottom. That's what's happening here. Chem62. I'm in the right place with... sorry, man. My eyes went funny. I'm in the right place. Will be with you all the way. Yes, man. Yes, man. Can't stand negativity before we even cook the ball. That's right, man. What's the point? What's the point? No frisbees, man. No frisbees. I've told you. Look, I've told you once. I'm telling you once. Right now. This is a yellow card. Second time. I've told you twice now. Earhad. No frisbees. That's it. You're off to the Australian gulag. That's it. You know the way it works. That's it. That's the way it's done here. No freedom. No having fun. If you go to the beach, you just got to sit there and look at the water. No loud music. Don't disturb all the posh people. That's what you got to do. These people who move next door to pubs that have been playing live rock and roll music for decades, and these people, they move next door and say, oh, what about the noise? There was a pub I used to jam in, right, down the road from me, down the road, and they've actually closed down. The pub has closed down because of one complaint. One complaint. Can you believe it? One complaint. And I always think about these things. Within the hearing radius of a pub, you might have maybe 10,000 people. So you've got 9,999 people who don't give a fuck, don't care, maybe even enjoy the noise. And you've got one wanker who rings up the council and says, and the council, I would think, should be going, fuck off, mate, it's a pub. But instead they go, oh, really? Oh, we're going to take this very seriously. We're going to close the pub down. That's the world we live in. That's the world we live in. Utter bollocks. And it's nothing to do with making people say things. It's all for the kids. It's not for the kids. It's just for posh people. And the only thing posh people give a fuck about is money, and having more money than other people. They don't care about having fun. It's not for kids. Gah. Anyway, so football channel. Oh, where are we going? We just get fines, $5 for smoking outside in certain places in Japan. Then I just light up another $5. Yeah, fuck it. If that's the law, eh? Cha-ching. Easy peasy, man. If you're one of the lucky ones not to get a shot on the spot. Yeah, that's it. Adrian, got Madison now. Prowse is a great dead ball specialist and a good buck up again. Yeah, all right. I don't know him, but if you reckon, why not? Catch 22 Gaming, do you have a set schedule for streaming or just stream when you feel like it? I think we both know the answer to that, don't we? It's when I feel like it, mate, because that's all I can do. Like, sometimes I'll wake up and feel like doing it, and sometimes I won't. And some evenings I will, and sometimes I won't. Sometimes I'll do it in the afternoon, and sometimes I won't. But I find if I plan it, I've got no idea if I'll feel like it. So I know that's not the way you're supposed to grow a channel. I know you're supposed to schedule shit and all that, but I don't care. I'm going to do this my fucking way. But yeah, no, it's the latter. Thanks for the question. 24Z's in the place. Yo. Adrian, culturally, I bet woke can't stop a boomerang. Don't. Now. This is the Hotspur Hippie channel. This is not the Hotspur Piers fucking Morgan channel. Woke. Have a look at a song by Lead Belly, and you will understand more about woke. I will say no more than that. 24Z. No, we can't be happy until we get bloody tap sober. Still hooked on him, eh? Yasarian, hey. Really enjoying your take on everything Spurs and other stuff, Paul. I laugh more on here than some of your zingers than I have at so-called comedy programs. ZZ Top and ZZ Pop. I don't know, man. I find comedy just not very funny anymore. I don't know. I think it might be me getting old. But I like silly humour. You know, like the earliest examples of that I can think of are like Laurel and Hardy. You know, just silly stuff. Even the other night I was at a mate's house and an episode of Monty Python was on. It was just dumb. It was hilarious. And there's more recent things like I think Father Ted and Black Books are very funny. But comedy now is all about based on sort of more on cringe and humiliation, and it just makes me feel a bit dirty. It doesn't make me feel like laughing. Like Ricky Gervais. I don't like him. I like The Office, but the other shit he does, it's just I like silly and fun. More silly and fun. Less sophistication. King Dom. Way people talk about Romero makes me think of Casemiro. Bit of Muscat mongrel about him. Is that what he's like? Oh, no. Muscat. Oh, well. No, see, for me, mate, Muscat is over the line. Muscat is way over the line. And I love a bit of aggression on the pitch. Really love it. Like we've had players in the past like Graham Roberts, just and Paul Miller as but they were never over the line. Kevin Muscat intentionally used to end people's careers and do bad challenges, break people's legs. I don't like him, man. I don't like him. Romero is more, I don't know. Some of his detractors would say he was reckless, you know. I like him. I think he's a little bit reckless, but he's not dangerous. You know, he's gonna get the odd yellow card, he's gonna get the odd red card, and I'm fine with that because football's a contact sport, and he's not out with the intent of damaging people. You know, I don't mind a bit of a dead leg and stuff like that, but I think no, Romero's great, I reckon, and he's definitely nowhere near as a dick as Muscat is. But you like Muscat, well, you might be, on the other hand, Kingdom, you might be disappointed by how polite Romero is. Hey, Mr. Wellesby, from a former convict colony to no frisbees on the beach, Australia, we have come a long way. Well, some may say that history didn't start in Australia at that point in time. That's recent history. But the point, the thing is still the same. Ultimate freedom 60,000 years ago, I would say. Do whatever you want, and now we can't throw a fucking frisbee on the beach. Duncan the Fiery Hotspur tried to ZZ Top, and right opposite Fred Bottom and neither. It's just, look, I go on about because it just seems to be one of those weird things that's happened to YouTube channels and the internet in the last 3 years is, you know, and I'm talking about channels where I'm watching things about popular science or engineering or aviation or just stupid shit, and all of a sudden all of these channels are telling me I should be shaving my balls, and it's become become de rigueur conversation. It used to be all personal, that sort of thing, you know. 24Z, I tell you when comedy was funny. Bernie Mac, I like him. Yeah, look, I think I would agree with you if I'd have seen more of him. I haven't though, but you might have tweaked something here for me to go and have a look at, because the little bits I have seen are silly. So yes. Here we go. 24Z. Why Why I don't watch comedy stuff anymore. It's just older stuff. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Mr. B. Look, Mr. B's not my cup of tea, but it's stupid, isn't it? It's stupid, harmless. You know, it's fine. It's fine. Hey, Mr. Barron. Good morning. Good morning. Everyone watching, hope all like does not. That's it. I'll leave you that because I was saying at the outset, Ian. I've twigged a couple of things. I've twigged a couple of things about how this YouTube lark works, right? Say if I grow my channel by having to bollock people into saying, click like and subscribe, then the YouTube algorithm will say, this particular sort of person will click like and subscribe on Hippie's channel. So all YouTube is going to give me then is a load of people that need to be bollocked into clicking like and subscribe. And I can't be fucked doing that. I'd rather not go on about it. And if you want to do it, you can. If you don't, you don't. And that way, we'll just get the cool kids over here. Not ones that need bollocking all the time. 24Z, comedy doesn't always need to be funny through the jokes too. It's the body language and expression. Yes. Yeah, it is. Harold Lloyd, dangling off a clock. Couldn't even talk. I have a YouTube for Buster Keaton stunts. I didn't find Buster Keaton particularly funny, but he had a big pair of bollocks on him. But he didn't shave his balls. The stunts he used to do. God. Adrian Parker. Romero would be better now with building midfield. I agree. He had to jump out of position to do other players' jobs. Yeah, I think so. I think it's part of the frustration he had. He was surrounded by idiots. So he's going to be thinking, oh, fuck. But now he's getting, he's got some good players in front of him. He needs a good partner. We do need a centre-back. But then I think we're going to see a different Romero. You know, wouldn't it be nice, to see Romero forge a good, strong centre-back partnership. Now that we're playing, crikey, we're playing a back four again. Now there's this other shit that we've been playing where over half our team is on the pitch to try and stop a goal going in. It's going to be flat back four, play forward. And when you play back four, you've got two centre halves, right? And they can start building that psychic link, you know. As soon as you've got three in there, it's like a menage a trois. How's that ever going to work, you know? It doesn't work. Like the bloke in the middle, are you going for the ball or am I or whatever? It's not going to work. But two, now we're going to see some shit happening. Now we're going to see some shit. 24Z. I watch all of Burnley Mac's old videos on YouTube. Oh, I might give it a go. Yeah, no, I wasn't having a go at Ian. I wasn't having a go at Ian. I was just, no, actually, thank you, Ian. Thank you for clicking that. You know, because thank you. No, I wasn't saying don't do it. I just, I don't feel like doing it myself. So if you want to do it, that's cool. You can say that. There we go. I'll bring it up again. I'm not saying don't do that. I appreciate it. It's very kind of you. Kingdom. You just reminded me I bought a vape when I went overseas a few months ago, but never used it. Found it, Blueberry Ice, just Googled it. No nicotine. This useless bastard lied to me. Was it a stall just like outside the departure lounge of the airport or something? That's where we fucking get these lot going. No, don't listen to Adrian. Who's the mod here? Look, Adrian hasn't got a spanner next to his name. Ian's got a spanner next to his name. No, you do it. Look, blimey. There's no rules here. I'm just telling people what I do. You can do what the fuck you want in the comments. Bloody hell. I'm not saying the rules are this for the whole channel. God, this is a place of relative freedom. So, no, Ian, you're all right, man. God, it's so complicated, doesn't it? Back to the football. Duncan, the fiery whisperer. Will Big Ange get Kane to sign that contract? I reckon he will, mate. I reckon he will. Why not? And what is it? King Don, Fortitude Valley. Oh, yeah, nah, that's not gonna. You're not gonna have a chance for that. Yeah, no, look, I've got no problem with saying, people saying like and subscribe in the comments. I might not always bring them up on the screen or whatever, but I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying like I don't. The YouTube channels I like watching are the ones that don't go on about it all the time. That's all. Anyway, enough of that. Enough of all that. We'll move on. Is it? I mean, it's nearly 10 o'clock in. It's 10 o'clock in England. Maybe we've signed a player or something. Let's have a look. Gotta love this. I'm so happy about this one. Here he is. There he is. Hey! Hello. Oh no, hello. It's Mikey Moore. Mikey Moore. There he goes. Look at him zigzagging around the pitch like he did in the under-17s final. He can't keep still. He can't keep still. That's what we're going to get on the pitch in a couple of years' time. Bloody good player, Mikey Moore. Mikey Moore. I mean, we might have Eric Dyer hanging around for another year, but I think we've got that base covered as well. We're going to be all right because we got this, haven't we? We got this. Work. Come on. Where is he? Come on. There he is. Dyer! Actually, he's having a go. He should be having a go at Bairstow. Bairstow! Bairstow! Get back in your crease, Bairstow! Ah! Why don't you ever look at that and go, come on, materialise, Millie. Come on, you can do it. Here he comes, Bairstow! Look at the fucking wicket keeper when you bloody hit the ball. Come on. Yeah. If any player, including Kane, doesn't appear to be committed, Ange won't want it. That's the way it will be, Yasarian. Damn right, man. Damn right. So, yeah, well, when you're asking here, Duncan, will Ange get Kane sign a contract? Well, yeah, if he wants to, he will. But if he don't, like Yasarian says, he's gone. He's gone. Tommy Spoor. Good evening, Paul. Dude, missed a few, man. That's all right. That's all right. Hopefully, I'm not here for the closing credits. Story of my week, month, and year. No, fuck it, man. No, you don't have to live in front of this. Go out and live life, man. Look, as 24 said, look, there's nothing happening. It's all just pre-season gobshite stuff still, isn't it? Isn't it? It's fuck all happening. Just okay, I just felt like coming on and talking a bit of Spurs, But it's morning in England anyway. Anyway, look, I'll just a quick one tonight. I'm gonna have a spot of dinner. Nice bit of chicken thigh tonight. The food of kings. And well, thanks for popping by, folks. And go fund me in the description and all that. Pass it around because I'm a bit short on that. But apart from that, I hope you have a lovely day, and hopefully I can click the right button, and it won't freeze frame with me half closing my eyes